Welcome back. You're watching Be My Guest, and we are still with the founder of Leisure Project, คุณณัฐพล กนกวลีวงศ์. We've learned about the business itself, how it came about, together with the interesting concepts and some of the collections. So the brand has been well received in the past 2 years. But coming here to this point, share with us some of the few challenges you have faced, some of the obstacles. Since entering the fashion industry, I believe that it's a very competitive industry.
Yes, of course. Like even especially at this time, like where new brand has emerged every day, and the business has been really easy to do, like on Facebook or Instagram. So a lot of people have been doing it. So the big challenge is how to get customer attention from the brand, and how to stand out from the crowd.
I see, which means that you would have to be creative with some of the
In everywhere.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
How you promote your stuff and everything.
Apart from designing, you've mentioned a lot about the distribution channels through Instagram. Is it really influential in getting through, penetrating to the markets?
I think it's more influential 2 years ago, where not a lot of people has been doing it this much. I think it's a bit over demand at this time, and it's a lot of Thai people is really focused on online. So it's still quite an important channel for us to promote our brand, because now we have quite a big base of the fan.
I see. So when you measure your fan base, is through the number of followers,
Yeah.
but through tracking the sales from this particular channel. Tell us a bit about how successful has sales been through Instagram, through social media.
I think it used to be, for me, only for me, it's good for me when I don't have the outlet, like a standalone like this. But once I have the standalone, I think people still want to come and touch and try it on. So I trying to minimize my sales online and push people to come to see at the shop. But it's still the way to have it as another outlet for foreigner or people who not live in Bangkok. So we still can sell to that channel.
I see. So basically, while promoting your products through social media within the domestic market, well, I would understand, because people would have heard of you coming or walking through to Siam Center or Siam Paragon. But when it comes to reaching to foreign customers, how do you actually promote yourself to make yourself known internationally?
Actually, I don't really start doing it as much as I should. But at Siam Center, there is a lot of tourist customers. So when they come to Gin and Milk or Selected, they normally get our stuff, and then because I have my contact on the tag, on the paper tag, so people start to follow and communicate with us. Some people would like to bring our stuff to abroad, or like to buy more from abroad. Yeah.
I see. So basically, people come into the shop, get to know you, and then follow you and spread the words to people in other markets. Now, when you talk about foreign customers, are they mostly Asians, Europeans,
Mostly
Americans?
Asian. For me, it's mostly Asian from Singapore, Hong Kong, and China, and Japan are quite important customer for me.
Yeah, basically, it's the look for Asians, I would say.
Yeah.
So when they come to you, and have they actually asked you to have outlets in their countries?
There are some showroom trying to contact us to bring out our project to our products to show in the showroom as a wholesale, but we're not really ready, because as you know, I'm doing it alone, and it's like leisure project, so I still have my main job. So I want to take it slow and make sure that collection are suitable for foreigner as well, because you know, let's say for our winter, it might be still too thin for them in the summer. So I want to take it slow, but keeping connection with them is quite good at the moment.
So when do you think you'd be ready to reach out?
For next winter.
For next winter, which should be around about this time of next year?
Yeah, but the collection have to be finished in the beginning of this year.
So if you are ready, able to go out internationally, which would be some of the first markets that you intend to launch your collections?
Maybe Hong Kong and Singapore to start with, because it's not that far, and then I already have some connection with the shop.
I see. Well, good luck on that.
Thank you very much.
Meantime, coming back to the domestic market, the effective distribution channel in the past has been through Instagram and Facebook. But as for the current time, how are you promoting or making your products more well known amongst the Thai customers?
Every start of the collection, I produce a press kit that contain the ad image, pack shot, and the collection information, and then I send out to the fashion magazine in Thailand.
So these kits are produced once a year?
Once every season. So every
Once
season.
every season. So you send out to fashion magazines, and are there actually PRs in the fashion books?
Yeah, so I try to produce all the information that they need, like get it ready and then send it to them. So it's like applying a job. You didn't know them, but then if they like your stuff, they might come back to you. So I just try to send as much as I can.
I see. Is this how people in the fashion business do?
I think it depends. For me, yes. And I think for most of every brand, you try to connect with fashion editor, stylist, like you try to do as much as you can to get to know them, get them to know us, building connection. I think it's all about timing and a relationship that you build. Yeah.
So have these press kits proven to be successful?
Yeah, quite successful. We got a good feedback, and a lot of stylists been contact us to borrow the clothes, to do the fan shoot, to the event, and that kind of stuff.
Now in Bangkok, we have a few major fashion shows as well. Have you actually featured some of your collections on the runway?
Not yet.
Not yet? May I ask you, what are you waiting for? Some of your clothes are really nice.
Like, I still want to go slow. Like, I want to make sure that everything is under control. I don't want to push it too fast. Yeah.
You say everything is under control. What do you mean? Can you elaborate when you say that?
Because in fashion industry, like, you have to plan the collection ahead. Like for this time, you might have to do next winter already. But for me, it's only myself doing it. So rushing it to make the collection on time to be in the store is quite a challenge for me already.
So does it mean that you would have to have a bigger team now? Have
Yeah,
more designers?
that's what's my plan, my future plan. We're gonna build a bigger team, bringing someone who more expertise to fulfill my part that I'm not really good at. Like, because everyone cannot be good at everything.
That's correct. If you have a great partner, great people on your
that's
team,
the plan.
it's easier to expand.
Yeah.
Now, when you have some of your collections here, I also see not only clothes but accessories as well. So you have what are the accessories you have at the moment?
I try to make some accessory that make the collection more full, like to make a collection more total look. So it's for caps and bags, and something that's quite easy to make and to sell. That's my first priority.
So we have the bags here, and on
Some
your
cap.
left,
Yeah.
some caps.
Yeah.
Interesting looks at the Galaxy collection as well.
Yeah.
Are these also available at the other store in Siam Paragon?
For the Siam Paragon, we have similar collection here, but for selected, because it's quite a smaller shop, so we have been select some bestseller and basic item. Because in that store, it's more like gift shop, so it's not only selling clothes. But for here, it's a fashion destination, so I push every piece in the collection here.
So is it better to be in shops like this where you have other major brands as well, drawing in the customers, would you say?
I
Does
think
it help?
it's good. It's help in a way, because maybe people would see our stuff, and then if they only like our clothes, they can match our, I don't know, maybe my top from my top, and then they can choose the pants from other brands. So every brand helping drawing people in to the shop, so it's
they
helping
can
each other.
play the mix and match
Yeah.
kind of game. All right. Now, in order to sort of make yourself even more well-known, have you thought about collaborating with other brands? Because we see lately that sometimes two different designers collaborate and launch a special limited edition, things like that.
Actually, we have been doing it for 2 collections already. First time we did it with Mango Mojito. With the shoes, we collaborate. We use the pattern from our collection to make the shoes, and selling for Absolute Siam when they really first opened the mall. And the second collection, we did it for the selected, like exclusive for the selected. We collaborate with the accessory brand called the Rudimentary, who actually at that time only focus on women's accessory, but we make men's for them, for men, accessory for men, for
I
bags.
see. So there have been collaborations, and will this continue to be your strategy looking into the year ahead, 2015?
Yeah, I think because I think it's a good project. Both it's something new, something limited edition, so people like to buy it. So I think it's quite a good marketing plan.
Now, what about your strategies for 2015? It's only a few more weeks before we see the new year. Plus, AEC is coming up. There's been a lot of talk about AEC in so many industries. What about the fashion industries? How do you intend to ride the wave of opportunities that you might have?
First of all, I plan to building my team and then make the collection that are on time. So that might bring me to the opportunities that I might have a chance to showcase in the international market. First of all, yeah, so make it on the schedule. And the collection-wise, I think everything is been quite okay at the moment, but I might have to expand more range to the wider audience.
Now, we have a few more, I think about a minute left, not a few more minutes, just about a minute left. So would you like to say anything to the audience watching the program today to promote your products?
Thank you to everyone that been following my brand and make it successful until today. And if you want to know more or exploring more about my brand, you can visit here at Gin and Milk Store, 3rd floor Siam Center, or 2nd floor Siam Paragon, and the Selected at Siam Center as well.
All right, well, you've seen Leisure Project. They have a lot of interesting collection, menswear. So if you're really interested, once again, I'd like to say that come to Siam Center. And of course, at Gin and Milk, there are a number of amazing collections here. And of course, Siam Paragon as well. Aside from Facebook and Instagram, you have the website as well. I believe that is whereyouwant.com.
Yeah, we're selling online.
That is another channel that you can also visit. That's all the time we have, Kunat. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Leisure Project has created a range of interesting clothes and product lines which are not only fresh and energetic but also versatile and sophisticated. If you're interested to shop for the brands, please visit Siam Center or Siam Paragon. They also sell online at whereyouwant.com. And that's all the time we have for today. I'm Cholapansa Narula. Thank you very much for joining Be My Guest.